been with NTPC from 1983 to 2020. He has been a fellow and chartered engineer from the Institute of Engineers, Harvard, senior certified assessor at NTPC, Business Excellence Model, certified assessor at CII ITC, Sustainable Excellence Model, certified assessor CII Exim Bank, CII certified professional, ESG framework and matrices, CII certified professional, has worked in areas like integrated reporting, certified energy auditor, BEE, certified professional information mapping, IMS certified auditor, corporate social responsibility senior professional, yoga and spirituality practitioner, keynote speaker, coach, mentor, trainer, author, and editor at several forums. He started his career as an engineering graduate from Government Engineering College, Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh. Initially had joined BARC in September 83 and later on joined NTPC. He has been serving NTPC throughout his working professional career, spanning across more than 37 years and superannuated in September 2020 from NTPC. And he has been very active. We have been witnessing day in and day out several forums on the business, social sector side, government institutions, academic institutions, where Sir has been taking lectures on ESG, environment, social governance framework, integrated reporting, corporate social responsibility. And this has been like sharing his learnings and experiences over the years, every day today at some of the other forums. He has retired from NTPC, superannuated with Corporate Sustainable Development Department as General Manager, and is now igniting, energizing, motivating, and inspiring young minds and professionals and institutions and organizations of repute. The list is very long of accolades, recognitions, and contributions that Sir has made. But looking into the time, this I will be sharing on our WhatsApp platform of the Sports Collaborative. So we understand the depth and the kind of rich experience that Mr. Sushil Kumar possesses. And Sir, in the hearts of hearts, we are very happy that you have been able to spare your time and provide, ignite the debate that is required. First, I would say as a formation of the Sports Collaborative CSR wing. So we are basically trying to now channelize efforts wherein we are looking forward to work very closely with the corporate sector, and the Sports Collaborative as one of the agency which is will be working as an intermediate body with reference to the number of programs NGOs can take up, guidance in terms of what could be done if they are interested in school-centered initiatives, community-centered initiatives, and basically as a tool to support the sustainable development initiatives and align the business agenda, the business purpose with sustainable development goals. With this perspective and few lines, so once again, on behalf of Dr. Sunita, myself, we welcome you along with all the other participants, and the floor is all yours as a keynote speaker. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Kindly enable screen share.
1 minute, please. Yes.
Just a minute. This it is clearly visible.
Yes, sir. It is
yes.
very clear.
Yes.
And my voice is also very
audible.
clear.
Audible. Correct.
Right. Thank you. So let me welcome everyone. We are in fact interacting for national coach, and the previous one, Olympics, they have shown clear and claim that India do possesses the energy, spirit, and will to do. Now it is on organizations like us, if we can put up our efforts, can show the path, what is possible, we can definitely make a change which will be in the interest of our nation. I will be just covering into traditional sports in India, sports stars, great nations built upon collaborative efforts, nation building, then corporate social responsibility, specifically focused on games and sports, sustainable development goals, again, games and sports, and finally, action plan for B people as a whole. With this, let me just say, the collaborative thinker welcomes the challenge of change and shaping the world for the better. So let us look into. These are, in fact, we all may be aware at some time. These are our most popular traditional Indian games and sports. From time to time, we do them in various news channels and news about it. It starts with, say, Malkham, Slamam, Jallikattu, Ballakali, Pehelwani, Kho-Kho, Kabaddi, Hang-Ta, Gilli-Danda, Lagori, Kancha, Gutte, Nondi, Lattu, Antakshari, Aankh Micholi, Chopper, and the list is infinite. These are just few I have attempted to pick. Games and sports traditional in India are our languages. In fact, they crosses more than 100 if we consider all the states and union territories put together. Now, these are some shining Indian stars. Most of us may be aware. If not, just a reminder. I won't be reading out the name, but we can see that there are personalities from pre-independence till date. And this list is just indicative, it's not exhaustive. It's a reminder that all these are international events and activities, and our traditional Indian games and sports are missing. Recently, they are definitely making their mark in international arena, and these are few proud moments for India in international and national events. Most of them we see are the team events. That means collaborative efforts and energy. Now, these are the top 10 Indian sportsmen of present time, I will say, who are put together 10 are making nearly 10,000 crores of rupees. How much? Sports persons in India altogether, they are making about 10,000 crores of rupees. These are all well-known faces and names. Pictorials are of 10, and list just I have attempted to limit up to the page length, otherwise is infinite. So one of the possibility and probability I have picked up, and we will discuss it on later. Now, these are great sporting nations are built on collaborative efforts, and the achievers in just previous Olympics. So Tokyo has brought us largest ever Olympic medal haul, including a coveted individual gold. Yet, a country of 140 crores with one gold do not stand anywhere. That means there is a lot of potential, untapped potential, which is in fact missing for systems non-existence, wherein we have a lot of scope to contribute. Now, CSR, if we look into Schedule 7, it focuses on these activities. Like this, no need to read. If required, I can. Eradicating hunger, poverty, and malnutrition, promoting education, promoting gender equality, CSR initiatives related to the environment, protection of our national heritage, art, and culture. Measures can be taken to the benefit and support of armed forces, veterans, war widows, and families. Contributions to the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund or any other fund set up by the central government for welfare development and relief of the scheduled caste, tribes, other backward classes, women, and minorities. Contributions or funds provided to the development of technology located within the central government approved academic institutions. Contributions can be made towards rural development projects and slum area development. With these, it has been 5 years since the Companies Act made it mandatory in 2014. In fact, notification was issued in 2013. If we look into the history of CSR, it was existing even during 80s, but not in a systematic way. I belong to an organization. I served to, in fact, I started my career those days, and I feel proud to say that the first NGO in NTPC was set up, wherein I was one of the founding members. It was during 1986-87. That NGO very efficiently is working even today and contributing for the development of area. Corporates to contribute 2% of their profit to social development. This is the provision. CSR spends in financial year 21 jumped by 3.62% and accounts for 22,000 crores of rupees. So if we talk of CSR funds, this is the annual amount as per statutory provisions. I will share further details, but here two things to note. Between 2014 to 19, a total of rupees 69,754 crores has been spent on CSR against prescribed statutory provisions of rupees 1,03,000 crores. That means shortfall of about, we can say, 34,000 crores of rupees.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to break. Sanjana, Dr. Sunita, Sanjeev Kapoor is waiting. Just allow him in.
He is there, Mona.
Achha, I received the message just.
Should I go again?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Over last 5 years, the CSR spends by top 50 companies. In the list, there are more than 12,000 companies as per statutory provisions to invest on CSR. But if we focus only on top 50 companies, they invested rupees 24,000 crores. So on an average, if we limit, say 50, then investment is accounting for 500 crore a company. So it's a huge money, which is approximately 40% of the total spent. We just go further. CSR, in fact, is a big step by companies for making a powerful change. It also means an enhanced overall reputation or branding of concerned organizations who invest on CSR. A powerful statement through which they convey what they stand for. It helps its employees, people, and the company itself contribute to something that is bigger than its own needs. CSR gives employees a sense of belonging it strengthens the bond among employees and attachment towards the organization. It goes a long way in creating a positive word of mouth around the organization as a whole. It plays a great role in making brand publicity. When people hear about CSR activities of a company, they intuitively develop a positive feeling for the brand. They tend to lean towards brand that takes a stand. It is a huge contribution and brings about a big change towards the welfare of society and the development of the country. And in fact, it's the purpose of we all being on this platform. The norms came into effect from April 1st, 2014. Under the Companies Act 2013, a certain class of profitable companies are required to spend at least 2% of their 3-year annual average net profit towards corporate social responsibility. So corporate social responsibility is a big basket. As many as 12,431 companies together invested more than rupees 18,625 crores towards social welfare activities in the last 2 financial years. This is the statement Minister has made in Parliament during gone week. RIL tops list with rupees 640 crores CSR spend. PSUs like NTPC and many, they are also making a lot of contributions. NTPC, ONGC, BPCL, HPCL, SAIL, and list goes on. If we are to count among then Infosys, Wipro, TCS, or Tata Group as a whole, they are doing wonders. I will be coming very specifically later on about it. If we look into the provisions and investments and focus on last 5 years, since this provision happened 2014-15, till these breakups are available up to 18-19. And I have already stated this investment is only 68% of the provisions. That means 32% of the amount is going unspent. There is a provision for making it invested, but still that's the shortage, is a huge shortage. We can say 1/3. Now, where money is going, if whatsoever is getting invested, here in education, it is 15%, followed by health, 14%, community development efforts, 10%, environment enrichment or biodiversity, etc., 9%, water-related issues, 8%, women's empowerment, 7%, and there are 5 activities: agriculture, infrastructure, vocational skills, and sports. These each 5%. So that indicates vocational skills 5%, sports also 5%. If we look into further, this is the list of top 100 CSR investors. Earlier I was talking only 50. I have attempted to further enlarge the list, and sequentially I have listed out the organizations which are among the top 100 CSR rated for the year 2020-21. That is latest list. If we just look into details of this list, Infosys making a contribution in sports to their Go Sports Foundation.
Excuse me, sir, the slide needs to change because we are still seeing prescribed versus actual spend.
It has not gone up, but I am.
No, it is still showing as prescribed versus actual spend.
Just a minute.
Sunita, can you just check which slide is showing?
Yes, it's prescribed versus actual.
Yeah, and sir has moved on to institutions. Infosys ki baat kar rahe hain. So if we can just.
So should I log out and share again?
Yes, sir. Please, just maybe 2 slides we missed in between. I was tracking because this sector-wise contributions that you shared, vocational training and all, that slide did not appear on the screen. So
it is
sir,
still
please
hang
take your
up.
time because yeah, those database is very important for us.
So this is still hang up.
Yes, sir. You
Sir,
can
just you just try to scroll your
refresh कर
slide.
लीजिए sir. Refresh कर लीजिए एकदम.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
now it's visible.
Okay.
It has come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So just a minute. So I think we were talking on this slide.
Yes, yes. Now it is fine.
Perfect.
I think let me go to previous one
Yes, sir.
here. So we are talking about the actual investment and provision during first 5 years of implementation of CSR policy by Government of India, 2014-15 till 2018-19. These year-wise provisions are in blue bars with their respective data in rupees 1,000 crores. The yellow ones are the actual spends. And for these 5 years, if we add up, actual spends are just 68%, indicating 1/3 of the money which is available, which was available for investment against CSR initiatives and activities remained. Now, if we look into the where money is going out of the 2/3 spent, 15% of the money is spent is on education, 14% on health, 8% on community development, 9% on environment, 8% on water, women's empowerment 7%, sports 5%, vocational skills 5%, infrastructural development 5%, agriculture 5%, disability 4%, and list keep going. So our focus is on sports. That means 5% amount of actual investment is getting into sports. We will pick up some action points out of it. Now, screen is proceeding well.
Yes, yes, sir.
Now I am showing here list of CSR investments by top 100 companies. List starts with Godrej Consumer Products Limited. That means may not be necessarily they have spent the maximum money. There are criteria to rate companies on CSR parameters, and Dr. Mona and many in the group, they already know it. So this is the list which is prepared and publicly shared by CSR box. And this is for the year 2020-21. That means it's the latest list. Out of this list of 100, there are just 22 companies who are in fact having some provisions for making investment in sports, but their figures are not available. So I will just brief what they say. So it list starts with say Infosys. They are making a contribution in sports through their Go Sports Foundation. They are having a dedicated foundation named as Go Sports of Infosys. Vedanta Limited, they are spending on sports and culture. JSW Steel Limited promoting sports and arts. UPL Limited is a chemical organization identifying new talent across various sports in Muzaffarpur, that is Bihar, by organizing sporting events and providing and supporting basic training infrastructure for the sports persons. NTPC Limited provides support to Archery Association of India for promotion of archery sports for conducting national archery championships, national ranking archery tournaments, and for providing kits to Indian archery team for international participation. So this statement is only which is national and international level. If we talk within NTPC, what are the groundwork in sports, I will talk a bit later. BPCL, 5 of the hockey players backed by BPCL names are given here. It starts with Virendra Lakra, Harmanpreet Singh, Lalit Upadhyay, Varun Kumar, and Vivek Sagar. Prasad were integral part of the resolute Indian hockey team that secured the bronze medal in Tokyo Olympics 2020. India bagged an Olympic medal in hockey after 41 years. Ace archer Atanu Das has been performing exceptionally well and was awarded with the prestigious Arjun Award. Atanu Das and Deepika Kumari represented the Indian archery team in Tokyo Olympic 2020. So these are sponsored by BPCL. Hero MotoCorp, they have a Hero focused on the development of sports at the grassroots level. It strives to encourage the sporting culture in the country. A total of 29 talented athletes were supported this year, means 2021, by Project Khelo Hero. Till date, the project has benefited more than 2,500 athletes. So there are organizations who are making good contributions. Glenmark Aquatic Foundation was established in 2015 towards promoting swimming and improving the ecosystem of the sports in India. Through GAF, that is again Glenmark Aquatic Foundation, the company aims to enable individuals achieve podium finishes in swimming and represent India at an international level. We go further. Glenmark Aquatic Foundation have adopted the Elite Squad India first and largest scholarship scheme in swimming. So they are sponsoring it. Now there are 22 organizations. I feel it's not practically required to read out every industry what they are doing. I will read out the name and details will be shared. Next one is Hindalco. They distributed educational material, sports and dress material to 1,881 students and offered financial support and scholarships to 126 students. So likewise, Indian Oil Corporation, they are doing a fantastic job. Then comes IndusInd Bank, followed by SAIL. Then again, SAIL Bhilai, they have a different facility at their different setups. Tata.
Is it frozen? What? Freeze over?
Yes, yeah, I think some technical.
Let us wait. Let us wait.
Must have had a network breakdown.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'll just take this opportunity with the permission of all to welcome amidst us Mr. Satish Kumar Sahane. We have, sir, welcomed him on the Sports Collaborative Forum. Sir, could you please unmute yourself while the technical glitch is being attended to? Satish Kumar Sahane, sir. Satish Kumar Sahane, sir, are you there? For the benefit of the participants, I'll just quickly introduce. Sir is presently in US, I guess, and like Mr. Badlani, also attending the session from there, has been kind enough. A very senior person in the government functionary. My association with him dates back in 2005, 2004-5, where I was working as the National Service Scheme Program Coordinator with MS University of Baroda, and sir was there as the Regional Director for National Service Scheme in Gujarat. He is a national advisor for various youth development programs, NSS, NYK, and a senior advisor to government, and a motivational trainer, coach, a life coach. He has been taking sessions for various advisory inputs for corporate social sector organizations, and has been very active as an advisory board member to the NSS program coordinators, the NSS program cells, as well as the training and orientation centers, which is basically the capacity building institute for national service scheme. So Satish Kumar Sahane, sir, we are formally welcoming you. So presently you are in US attending from, yeah, so kind of you, sir, and we are privileged to have your presence. We knew that we would meet one day, but through this forum and in this way, sir, pranam, regards, and we are very happy to, sir, have you on this forum. And we look forward for your, sir, rich guidance, leadership, motivation, and, sir, very strategic inputs to guide us what exactly we are wanting to do, though with a lot of energy, but it needs direction from stalwarts like you, Badlani, sir, and all other senior leaders in the team, sir. Once again, sir, warm welcome from the Sports Collaborative India. Sir, please unmute yourself.
Thank you very much. I am in Texas, Dallas, USA.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
And I am so happy, and I was keen to listen to the presentations. So it was so good. Just now the presentation was very nice. And I am so happy, and I want to be associated with this. And sports is such a thing. You see, learning only embeds in our body and mind when it is playful. So it is very important to have sports and physical education in all aspects of our life. Thank you so much, including me in this group. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sunita, can sir carry on? Sushil Kumar, sir, thank you for your kind.
Yeah, sir is there with us.
Yeah.
There was
Sushil,
power
yes, sir, please
interruption.
carry.
I am back,
Yes, sir, please.
and I will just shortly resume. Now, screen visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yes, sir, clear it.
So I was, I think, on this slide.
So we are through with the organizations. SAIL we
Right.
have covered.
Right.
And, yeah, Indus Lind Bank and SAIL.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So we were just looking into this one, SAIL Bhilai.
Yes, Durgapur and Bhilai, yes.
Correct. JSW Energy, they are also promoting sports, art, culture, and heritage. Welspun Super Sports Women Initiative, they have. Then Hindustan Petroleum Corporation CSR program is Nanhi Kali. Girls were provided with online remedial classes, material kits, sports curriculum, and other guidance and counseling on personal hygiene and career development. Then Jain Irrigation, they are also doing contributions to sports. Arvindo Pharma, Bharat Electronics, Navali Lignite Corporation. These are the prominent organizations among a list of 22 organizations out of 100 top CSR organizations. Now, there is a drastic change in picture or CSR scenario post amendment issued 2019, which is now applicable. What it says, this was notified in July 19, and the law whereby any unspent CSR amount, so we were talking about 32%, 1/3 of the unspent amount. Now there is a provision which has come for it. This amount will have to be deposited into an escrow account by respective organizations 30 days prior to the end of that financial year. So that means if we talk financial year 21-22, ongoing financial year, then this amount had already been, we presume, to this escrow account of Government of India. This amount will have to be spent within 3 years from the date of its transfer. So if they have deposited in, say,